331 miles the distance traveled for the Hemingford Bobcats as they travel to Crofton, Nebraska as the Crofton Warriors play host for quarterfinal matchup football here on 5 Star streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Patrick Olson on alongside Parker Orr, and for a heck of a matchup tonight. Parker is the 9-1 Hemingford Bobcats take on the 8-2 Crofton Warriors in what should be a heck of a matchup tonight. As being said, both teams, starting with our visiting team, averaging 52 points a game during the regular season, Parker, and giving up only 7, as well as having a 4-week period without letting a single score up. They travel the 5.5 hours here to Crofton, take on another high-scoring, high-powered offense that scores 51 points per the regular season and gives up, although they let a few points scored at 25. Now in the playoffs here, Hemingford having 57 points a game while allowing 20. Meanwhile, on the other end with Crofton, 89 points a game in the last 2 matchups coming into this one, giving up 38 points. So both teams definitely seem to expect a high-powered, high-scoring game here tonight. Well, Parker, now the question coming in here is everyone's question. What is doubt is Hemingford's strength of schedule. You know, go 4 weeks against losing teams, not giving up a score. What do you think if you're Hemingford? What's your mindset coming in after that long travel?
Well, I think your mindset here is that you haven't really shown weakness all season. You really need to push the issue, and since your defense is so supreme that a team that isn't matched up with you well, you don't even allow a score. And we have Crofton, you know, they're nearing the 500 mark when it comes to rushing yards. So what they'll need to do is show that that defense is solid enough to stop this team that has been on a tear. I mean, you talk in the 80s for points per game. That's an elite offense, and it's really tough to keep up with Crofton. And I think Hemingford is going to be defense forward, and I think Crofton is going to be offense forward. So, you know, like you said, we're going to just see battle of 2 forces right now in the playoff game.
That's exactly right. 4:35 until kickoff, according to the clock. Now, one thing I wanted to bring up is week 1 of this season. I get we're real in the playoffs here, and week 1 of the season, Crofton was part of a record-setting game for the state of Nebraska. Lost 78-76 in a 4-overtime matchup against Wynot, who is also still alive in these playoffs. What do you think about this Crofton team and their offensive firepower? What is their mindset coming into this?
Well, like you just said, they have been in so many shootouts where, you know, either they're winning 80-30, or if a team matches them, it's like, okay, let's bring it up. We're going into the 70s. So, like this Crofton team, powerhouse offense, multiple ball carriers. You won't see the same guy get 5 carries in a row. And here they are, the players coming on with the field.
Hemingford Bobcats take the field here, 3:39 till kickoff. They're in their all whites, white helmet, white tops, white pants, red trim. Meanwhile, Crofton, maroon tops, white helmets, maroon bottoms. 3:27 as we're going to tune in here to our color guard and our national anthem.
Bridgeport, as you may remember from last week, manhandled Wasman 38-18 to kick them out of the playoffs. They'll be looking to make use of this 5.5-hour drive tonight. Warriors are 8-2 on the season. They grounded the Johnson Brock squad last week, 88-56. And the Campbell Longhorns 90-20 the week before. If it ain't broke, I guess you don't fix it. Let's see if the Warriors can keep her going. And ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise as the colors are advanced on the field and the flag raised in honor of our country by members of American Legion Post Tucker, Brown, Everton, and the Sons of the American Legion. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem this evening is being performed by the Crofton High School Pep Band under the direction of Ashley Leader.
Root for your home team and be there for all of the excitement. NSAAHome.org has all your high school sports championship ticket information.
This is Chelsea at Quality Health Clinic and Reset IV Hydration. Feeling a little blah lately? Need a boost? The scale tipping the wrong way? A Reset IV infusion might just be the thing for you. At Quality Health Clinic in Yankton, you can reset with the newest IV packages available 7 days a week. Workout intense? Feeling a little dehydrated? There's an infusion for you. Get in on the newest wave, resetivhydration.com, or call 605-689-2273. We're located at 2001 Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson alongside Parker Orr. Just listen to the rendition of the national anthem played to you by the Crofton Pep Band. Wait for the color guard to get off the field. 35 seconds, our final count before we had exciting quarterfinal playoff football matchup on hand here between the Crofton Warriors and the Hemingford Bobcats. Referees take the field and discuss their final marching orders. As we wait for the captains to come out for the coin toss. Now, Parker, like we were discussing before, two high-powered offenses here, two offenses that really like to rush the football. Both offenses on the year. Crofton sitting at 117 yards per average. Meanwhile, the Bobcats averaging only 56 yards passing a game. And Crofton is going to kick off first to start our matchup. Back to receive, number 3, Carson Haas. And number 2, Chase Haas. To kick off for the Warriors, number 71, Ty Nielsen. Got the ball set. He's backing up. Final count off before our action clock set at 12 minutes for our first quarter. Nielsen's kick is up, and it's going to be a boomer. Sails downfield. Going to be fielded about the 10-yard line by Haas. Haas going to get to the 15, 20, and finally get brought down at about the 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, and we'll see how they start. Official signal, the start of the. It's going to be number. Quarterback's going to come out. He's going to be in the I formation. Double tight eye behind him. Running back behind him. Running back's going to move early. There should be a flag, and there is. The refs are going to signal it's going to be a false start on the running back for the Bobcats. It's number 22, Zane Feist, for the Bobcats that had the early movement, just shuffled that foot forward a half a second too early, so they're going to back him up another 5 yards. It'll be 1st down, 15 yards to go for the Bobcats.
In a matchup this close, those penalties can add up, so we'll see if they can recover.
That's exactly right. You can't shoot yourself in the foot too many times. Haas is going to be under center, wing to the near side, halfback behind him, going to hand off the running back. Now it's going to be an option quarterback keeper, and he's going to get wrapped up immediately and brought down for a loss of another 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be 19 yards to go, and that, we were talking, can't shoot yourself in the foot too many times, and that's exactly where that penalty is going to hurt you. Briner will be the man under center, going to come out in the gun, be a power formation, 2 leading wings ahead of him. He's going to take the ball, quarterback power up the middle, and he's going to get wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage and brought down. What an effort from that defensive line from Crofton. Number 50, Trace Trent, the defensive linebacker, wraps him up, brings him down on the play, and 3rd down and forever to go. And that's not, if you're a visiting team that traveled that far, that's not how you want to start this game.
Yeah, I know Crofton is here to play. They're energized. They're ready for defense. And deep passes aren't really Hemingford's wheelhouse, so we'll have to see if they throw it here.
Briner will be the man once again in the gun, halfback to the far side, 2 receivers to the far side. Briner's going to take a snap. He's going to look to the side, roll left. He pumps. He's going to keep it himself, try to take it to the middle. He gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Number 9 for the Warriors, Grant Jordan, the defensive back, comes out and lays the wood to the quarterback, try to keep himself to be 4th down long, 4th down, 17 to go. And the punt team for Hemingford will come on. 10-20 on our clock, game still scoreless. There will be a flag down. Jacob Briner, the guy that's listed under center right now. It'll be encroachment against the defense, so it'll help that punt yardage a little bit more, but they're still backed up by quite a ways here. Now, something I want to point out here, Parker, Hemingford doesn't have a quarterback listed on their roster, even though Briner, he's listed as a linebacker back. So Briner's punt up. It's going to be a high floater. Going to be taken at the 25. And the ball's up! Jumped back on by number 15, who was the receiver. That's Jackson Lind. And Lind was able to recover his muffed reception. So Crofton will take over. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball's going to be marked down at the 15-yard line for Crofton. 10:02 left to go on our clock. And that's a lucky special teams play there if you're Crofton. It's not something you want to see this game.
Yeah, it's, when you have those mistakes, it's how you clean them up, and, getting back on the ball is the thing you got to do, but it's so difficult there.
It's going to be Foxhoven under center, double tight eye, fullback, halfback, directly behind the quarterback. Foxhoven, he's going to look left, he's going to throw left, and that's had number 10 and to get him for pass interference. Number 22, Zane Feist, was the man on the coverage, and he got a little too physical there towards the end. Jace Panning, the intended receiver. And Panning, there was a lot of action there at the end. Imagine it's going to be a 15-yarder for pass interference.
Yeah, Panning is definitely a playmaker. He stood out one of the couple games I was here last year. So that's definitely someone that you tell that Hemingfield's going to be weary of, and they might get caught with those pass interference calls. So they need to play straight up defense on the playmakers like that.
Definitely someone that Hemingford Bobcats defense has to watch for. Foxhoven's going to come out. Double tight formation. Fullback and halfback directly behind the quarterback. Foxhoven takes a snap. The handoff to the left side. That's number 22. At the 30, he's got a 20. 10-5 touchdown Crofton, and that's how you would open up a game in the quarterfinals. Be a 40-yard touchdown run for the Warriors, and they're going to lead 6-0. 9:46 left to go on the clock, and that was just a simple pitch play out to the near side, and he broke free immediately. Number 22, Tyson Jackson, the halfback, on the score, and Crofton comes out, 2-point conversion. They show the old swing gate before motioning back to a tight formation. Going to be a power formation. Double far side. Pitch off, that's number 10. Chase Panning, and Panning has the 2. So 8-0 our score. 9:46 left to go in this first quarter. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
If your car can't get you all the way home or just needs regular maintenance, call Downtown Auto Service in Crofton with a commitment to providing you with honest quality service with reasonable prices. With the technology and expertise Downtown Auto Service in Crofton provides, your car will have the best care imaginable. When it comes to your vehicle, you want the best, and Downtown Auto Service in Crofton is not only the best downtown, it's the best all around. That's Downtown Auto Service in Crofton.
Thank you, farmers, for all your business, past and present. It's never too early to plan for success. Central Farmers Cooperative now offering pre-buy discounts for next season. Check out the 0% interest or the in-house financing on all seed corn, soybeans, and chemicals. Lock in at the best prices of the season and secure the hybrids and varieties you want for 2026. Call Chris Rutledge at 605-660-4146 to secure your future. Central Farmers Cooperative of Irene, rooted in your success.
TLC Propane in Yankton, the only locally owned propane provider, wants you to know that they're proud to continue the high level of customer service, competitive prices, and sales that were offered in the past. How will they do this? By continuing to provide you with answers to your questions, on-time delivery, attention to detail, and taking care of you, the customer. Building a new home, business, or house? Give Trevor a call today for quotes on tank sizes needed and any of your other propane questions. TLC Propane Yankton, 2208 Whiting Drive.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Pat Bolton alongside Parker Orr, as we do have a man down for the Warriors. It is the guy that scored the 2-point conversion, number 10, Jace Panning. Also the guy that had the pass interference call. He's going to get up and limp off. Hope he's all right. 9:46 left to go, waiting for our kickoff here. Crofton hits an early lead. Now if you're Crofton's coaching staff, after that little extended break, you really want to make it clear to your players that, hey, don't let that take the momentum out of what you just did, because that was a big 2-play drive to take the lead early in this game.
Yeah, exactly. That was a statement piece there from Crofton with the breakaway, big plays, capitalize on penalties, avoided cost turnover on the punt. And we'll see if Hemingford can answer here after they're in the man for a little bit.
Hemingford's return team set up on the field. Haas and Haas. That'd be Jace and Carson. Number 2 and number 3 back to return. Number 71, Ty Nielsen for the Warriors to kick it off. Nielsen talks to the refs. He's going to tee that ball up. There's the whistle. Nielsen's ready to kick. Everybody, all the refs signal they're ready. Nielsen's kicks up. It's going to be a line drive down to about the 10-yard line. Be received by Haas. Haas is going to get up to the 25, almost to the 30. They're going to say he went down at about the 28-yard line. So Hemingford, their second time with the ball today, and that's something that, you know, when you got high-scoring offenses like this, Parker, one thing you want to maybe focus on is time of possession, keeping that ball out of the opponent's hands and making sure their offense doesn't get those opportunities to score.
Yeah, if you dominate the clock, you can really win that game as long as you score on your drives.
Number 20, Jacob Briner takes a snap. He's going to look right, back left. It'll be screen pass. Going to be caught by number 55. That's Talon Payne, and Payne's not going to get much. There is a flag down. Payne gets a gain of about a yard off the slip screen. See what the refs decide. Be a face mask called against the defense of the Warriors, so that'll back them up, and that'll be a first down for Hemingford. And there's the situations you need to capitalize on being down this early.
Exactly. Hit an open man, make him a target, and Crofton was just a slight mistake there. And it's really tough to exact the plan where they're going. And if you get that, you graze that face mask, that helmet, and you're giving up yardage.
Briner is going to come out under center, halfback directly behind him. He's going to motion a wing from right to left, wing to the far side. Tight end on the near side. Briner can take it, hand off up the middle. Halfback's going to push ahead for 4 or 5 before meeting the Crofton defense. Once again, number 55, Talon Payne on the carry for the Bobcats. Will be a gain of 5. 9:05 left to go in our first quarter. 8-0 our score. Crofton with the lead. Payne's going to come out. Wing to the near side. Tight end to each. Halfback directly behind him. That's going to be Payne. Ryder takes the snap. Takes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Read option. He's not going to get much. Maybe 2. And like we discussed, this is a Hemingford offense that doesn't throw the ball a lot. Only averaging about 52 yards a game. So we expect from their offense, it'll be tight formations. They're going to try to move this ball down the field in little chunks.
Yeah, exactly. And it matches up pretty tough against Crofton, who they have a lot of size up front. They play a run game as well, and very physical. So really just a battle inside the tackles.
Briner's going to come out. He's going to be under center, wing to the near side. It's going to be Payne behind him. Single back. He's going to fake the pitch out to Payne to the right. He's going to look left. Throw left. He's looking for a man complete way downfield. He's looking for Jace Haas. And the coverage by number 5, Cole Miller, for the Warriors. Had him locked up tight. No chance on that ball. 4th down, 5 yards to go. 8:06 left to go. Here comes Briner again. He's going to be under center. Single back in the backfield. Wing to the near side. Tight end to the far side. Briner's going to take the snap. Almost fumble his fake the handoff play action. He's going to look to his left. Screen pass and overthrows. Payne looking for that same play they started the series on. It wasn't going to get there. It'll be a turnover on downs. Crofton's offense will take over. They have the lead 8-0. 8:01 left to go in our first quarter. And now, Parker, if you're Crofton here, you got an opportunity to score, take a two-score lead fast. And at home, that's a big advantage, especially this deep in the playoffs. This will be Foxhoven in the eye. He's going to hand off. That's the halfback, and he's got 5 yards. Be number 22 once again. It'll be Tyson Jackson, the halfback, on a gain of 5. 2nd down, 5 yards to go, 7:48 as the clock ticks. Foxhoven looks to the sideline, gets his call. He's going to be in the gun. It'll be tight end to the far side, receiver to the far side. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to look to his right. He's going to throw right. He's got a man, and he just overthrows him. Number 15, Jackson Lind, the intended target, and that would have been 6 if he could have hauled that one in. Foxhoven's ball just over his fingertips. Be 3rd down, 5 yards to go, 7:22 left to go. And there's a shot play, and you like to see that, especially leading this early in the game.
Yeah, even though the play wasn't successful, you're definitely putting a threat that you can make that pass way deep if you can beat their coverage.
Foxhoven in the eye. He's going to pitch it back. That's Jackson again. Jackson's going to get it 1st down and maybe an extra yard. And he has been a workhorse on his 3 carries so far today. Had the one long touchdown. Crofton looks to the sidelines. Foxhoven gets his marching orders. Comes to going to be a 2-back set, back to on each of his heels. Foxhoven in the gun. No wide receivers. Foxhoven takes read option. Foxhoven's going to keep it. He's at the 30. Foxhoven gets forced out of bounds at the 29-yard, excuse me, I'm going to say the 31-yard line. So it'll be just short of the 1st down. 2nd down, 2 yards to go after the read option from Preston Foxhoven. Foxhoven's going to come out in the gun. Tight end to each side. 1 wide receiver to the far side. Foxhoven takes a snap to be quarterback power up the middle. He makes a man miss to their left. He keeps moving. 1st down and more. Be a gain about 6 yards. Big gain by Preston Foxhoven. Another set of downs for this Crofton Warriors team, and Parker, they are driving.
Yeah, you can't really stop them here. They've got multiple guys that can play make with the ball in their hands as they can get to the control.
Foxhoven comes out, wing to the near side, I formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Foxhoven changes the play at the line. He's going to turn. It's a speed option outside. It'll be picked up. Jackson. Jackson's got 20. Jackson to the 15, 10, 5, and he's going to be brought down just short of the goal line, about the 3-4 yard line. Number 22, Tyson Jackson, the halfback, on his 4th big carry of the game. 1st and goal for the Warriors. 6:02 left to go in our first quarter. Warriors are going to lead 8-0. Foxhoven once again in the eye, wing to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Foxhoven takes the snap, 1 more handoff to Jackson up the middle. Jackson's going to lower his head and keep driving, and they're going to mark him touchdown. They're going to say he got it. 14-0 our score, 5:55 left to go in our first quarter. We'll see what they decide to do here on the 2-point try. And Parker, you're just over halfway through this first quarter. 5 seconds short of the halfway point. You've already got a 2-score lead. You've got it. If you're Crofton, you feel good right now.
Exactly. This is how their offense has been playing all year, and you got to be excited to see it executed this way.
Number 3, Preston Foxhoven takes the snap. It'll be quarterback power up the middle. He fumbles it. It'll be picked up by a Warrior, and they're going to say no good. He's just short. Number 35, Carter Steffen will be the guy on the recovery, but he will be about half a yard short. You're watching Crofton Warrior football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solution. We'll be right back after this.
Wanting to experience the beauty and the history of the historic Argo Hotel in Crofton? Welcome back, Argo Hotel, with new owners Todd Fisher and Chuck Mitzel Jr. They're excited to reopen the hotel, bar, and restaurant, taking hotel reservations now for that historic stay, along with the restaurant and bar opening soon. The new owners are happy to be a part of the Crofton community and help it grow. Follow their Facebook page for updates and events to come. The Argo Hotel, the only original home of Alice the Friendly Ghost.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. 14-0. Our scores, the Crofton Warriors take the lead over the Hemingford Bobcats, and with 5:55 left to go, you almost have to wonder if there's a sense of urgency for that Hemingford offense. They're used to scoring a lot of points, and they've almost given up. They're 1 touchdown short of their average on the year given up. The 2 Haas boys in the back to receive. 71, Ty Nielsen to set it up. Nielsen's kick is set. Kick is up. Nielsen's short squib kick down the middle. It's going to take a high bounce, though, and it's going to be picked up by Haas. Haas has a lane. He's just got to make the kicker miss, and he almost does. Nielsen able to get a hand on him. Going to bring him down on the Crofton's side of the field at about the 37-yard line for Crofton. First down, 10 yards to go for the Bobcats. 5:49 left to go in our first quarter. 14-0 our score. Briner going to be the man once again under center. Going to come out, single back. 1 wing to the near side, 1 tight end to the far side. 1 tight end to the near side. Briner's going to take the handoff, fake the pitch, hand it off to the wing. They tried the quick end around to the wing, number 22. That's Zane Feist, and Feist doesn't get much, maybe back to the line of scrimmage before he gets brought down by number 70. That's Tyson Sanger for the Warriors. And that's something you got to wonder if we're going to start to see a little more trickery, a little more misdirection now that they're already down by 2 scores here in the first.
Yeah, when you play multiple backs, there's so many ways that you can do a swing, a screen pass. They really need to mix it up here because going up the middle has not been a good result.
55, Talon Payne takes the snap and hands it off to Briner that time, and Briner is going to pick up about a yard. And that's something that this Hemingford offense likes to do. They like to rotate their backs. They don't have anybody listed at a true offensive position in the backfield. They like to rotate guys on who they get the ball to try to get it to their playmakers. 4:50 left to go. Briner once again, he's going to be in the pistol. 2 wings to the near side, tight end to the near side. Tight end to the far side. Briner's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the pitch out to the wing, and he's going to get brought down immediately. Number 20, Trevor Allen, was not fooled. He followed the wing across the field, able to wrap up the quarterback on the option. It'll bring up 4th down, 9 yards to go. Big decision for Hemingford, already being down by 2 scores. They are going to keep the offense on the field. Briner's going to come out of the quarterback in the gun. 2 halfbacks on each heel. 2 tight ends set. Briner going to take the snap. He's going to look left. He's going to keep it himself, try to run up the middle. Briner gets a gain of about 5. So it will be a turnover on downs. Warriors ball, 3:55 left to go in our first quarter. 14-0. Warriors lead. And this is something we see often when teams have to travel this far and sit on a bus for 5 hours, that it's common for them to come out a little flatter. They don't quite have the momentum they would if they were playing at home. And that's so far seems to be a big advantage for this Crofton team.
Yeah, home field advantage, especially in a state as wide as Nebraska, can be very, very strong. But, you know, how high scoring these 8-man games get, you never know how you can come back.
Foxhoven's going to come out, single backfield, halfback directly behind him, 2 tight ends to the far side. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to look. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to scramble. Foxhoven gets a gain of 5. Foxhoven up to the 40, 35. Foxhoven makes another man miss and get brought down 31-yard line, so it'll officially be about a 14-yard gain on the quarterback keeper from Preston Foxhoven. And that was an athletic play there. He made quite a few guys miss on those tackle attempts.
He did, and then that one block on the edge, right by that first down marker, really secured that play.
Foxhoven come out, tight formation, going to motion the wing back. Be a pitch play. That's Jackson. Jackson can keep it to the left side. Jackson's got a lead blocker. Jackson 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Tyson Jackson, his 3rd touchdown of the day. 3:13 to go in our first quarter. 20-0 will be our score.
Big shout out to Porter Bartle setting the block there to end off the play.
2-point comes out. It'll be Foxhoven in the gun. He's going to have a halfback off to his right side, 2 receiver to the far side, 1 to the near side. Number 9, Grant Jordan, and Foxhoven looks through. He's not going to catch it. Just in and out of the hands of number 20. That's Trevor Allen, the tight end. But our score will stay 20-0. 3:13 left to go. We'll be back right after this.
That's a great cup of coffee. And it's my favorite, a hot mocha latte with whipped cream. Where did you get it?
The Shop on 2nd is my new coffee shop in Crofton. They serve everything from a regular cup of black coffee to, well, pretty much any kind of coffee you want. They even make special orders right there in the shop. I go there every morning while I'm trying to wake up because you know what they say, coffee first, the Shop on 2nd in Crofton.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson alongside Parker Orr. 3:13 left to go on our clock. 20-0 will be our score. Thank you for watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Well, Parker, 3-score deficit. Now you got to start to wonder if this Hemingford offense is going to get a little more aggressive here and try to maybe push the ball down the field.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely have to whip out your better plays because there's not a better team than Crofton to use those against, especially once they build a lead like this. Hemingford's going to be going full steam ahead. I don't think they're going to play with anyone speed here.
Nielsen's got the ball teed up. Takes his steps back to kick it off. Haas and Haas back to receive. Chase and Carson, number 2 and number 3. Nielsen's kicks up. It's going to be a line drive. Clear down the field. Haas is going to take it about the 1-yard line. Haas to the 5-10. Haas is going to get wrapped up at the 11-yard line and brought down hard. Number 14 for the Warriors, Jackson Lind. 44, Knox Heggie on the tackle for the Warriors, and that's going to back up the Bobcats into deep in their own territory. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be marked to the 13-yard line. 3:07 left to go in the first quarter. Reiner's going to come out under center, wing to the near side, tight end on the far side, 2 backs in the backfield. I formation. Reiner takes in. That's number 55. Talon Payne, and Payne gets a gain of maybe a yard. If that, yeah, they will give him the yard. 2nd down, 9 yards to go, 2:55 on the clock. Payne breaks the huddle. I formation once again, wing to the near side. Single back, wing to the near side, tight end to the far side. You can motion the wing back behind. It'll be a handoff fullback. No, it'll be speed option. Fake to the handoff to the fullback, the old triple option out to the far side. It'll be a gain of about 8 yards, so it'll be just short of the first down, 3rd down, and about a yard to go. 2:18 left to go on our clock, 20-0 our score. Reiner comes out, single back. Tight end to each side, wing to the far side. Reiner's going to motion the wing. Going to hand off, keep it himself, try to do the quarterback sneak up the middle, and he's not going to get it. In fact, he's going to lose about a half a yard. .147 left to go. 20-0 still our score. Fourth down. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, 1 yard to go. See if they try that again. It'll be Reiner in the gun, wing in front of him. Going to motion the wing across as the lone receiver. Reiner surveys, and there will be a timeout on the field. That'll be a Hemingford timeout. Thank you for joining us on 5 Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. 20-0 our score, 1:20 left to go in our first quarter. The Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats. You're watching quarterfinal football on 5 Star Streaming. Reiner back to punt for the Bobcats. They called the timeout, decided they're going to give the ball back to the Warriors. Reiner gets set, one man to the near side. Reiner catches the snap. His kick's going to be up. It's going to be a good one. Going to be taken about the 20-yard line of the Warriors. He's going to get 25, 30. 35 and brought down about the 37-yard line. It'll be number 9, Grant Jordan, the running back on the reception, and that was a decent return. 1:10 left to go.
Yeah, solid punt positioning there.
And now a late flag on the field. It will be holding against the returning team, so that'll back him up. Good return, but it will be negated by 5 yards. First down, 10 yards to go. And they're going to mark it at about the 22-yard line. So Crofton up 20-0, 3-score lead. We'll see how conservative they keep this one. This is a team, Parker, that already really likes to run the ball. So there really isn't much of a threat if you're Hemingford of having to cover that deep pass. But as we've seen once already, they will threaten you with it.
Yeah, no, they have a versatile offense, and they'll just mix it up when it comes to that.
Foxhoven takes a snap, speed option to the right side. He's going to pitch it out, and he's going to gain about a yard. Number 22, Tyson Jackson once again. Not much there. Good play by that Hemingford Bobcats defense.
Yeah, no, great play there. Really need to stop Crofton here if they want to crawl into this game.
Foxhoven looks to the sideline, gets his play to receiver to the far side. Foxhoven's going to be under center, halfback behind him. Foxhoven picks it out to Jackson. Jackson almost gets to the 30-yard line. 31, they're going to mark him. And Grant Jordan, the halfback on the carry, not Tyson Jackson. Getting a couple of those other halfbacks involved. 46 seconds left. Time for maybe 2 more plays if they hurry, but I don't think they're in too much of a hurry here, Park.
No, they can take their time here and really let these drives flourish because that clock is their biggest enemy.
Foxhoven in the eye, hands off. That's Jackson. Jackson's got a first down gain of 4 yards. First down 10. That'll be a new set of downs. Clock's going to stop. 22 seconds left to go. 20-0 our score. And with that, I believe, just judging by Coach Ostermeyer, they are going to let it run to the quarter. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5 Star Streaming. 20-0 Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats. We'll be back right after this.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you. For all your dirt moving needs, call TB&K Construction of Crofton. They meet all your dirt work needs with the latest equipment like excavators, bulldozers, and backhoes. Got dirt? Call TB&K Construction to move that dirt with their dump truck. TB&K Construction is licensed and insured, so give Todd a call today at 402-980-4620. TB&K Construction will move your dirt. Proud supporters of all Crofton sports and academics.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr. Foxhoven comes out in the gun. First down, 10 yards to go from the 35. Foxhoven's going to look down the middle field. He's going to throw. He's got a man, and he's going to be dropped at the last minute. He was looking for number 15. Jackson Lind, excuse me. Coverage on the play by number 3, Carson Haas. Very physical deflection there from Haas, in and out of the hands of Bain. Second down, 10 yards to go. Foxhoven in the gun, double tight, going to motion the halfback Jackson out to the wide side, and there will be a flag on the play. And they're going to call encroachment against the defense of the Bobcats. So it'll be an extra 5 yards. Second down, 5 yards to go. Warriors ball. They lead 20-0. Foxhoven in the eye. Jackson, the man, dotting the eye. Going to pitch it out to Jackson. Jackson got the right side. Jackson up to the 30 and forced out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. New set of downs for the Warriors. First down, 10 yards to go. 11:47 left to go in our first half. And Parker, you can kind of see it already, that Crofton offense taking more and more time to get that play in. Foxhoven's going to be in the gun, halfback to each hip. He's going to motion Jackson out to the wide side, hand off to number 9. He's going to get about 8 yards. Number 9, Grant Jordan. The other halfback on the carry is going to get a gain of about 7, Third down, 3 yards to go. 11:30 left to go in the ballgame. Foxhoven's going to come up under center, power formation. Number 9, Jordan's going to be the man dotting the single back. He's going to pitch it out to Jackson, the motion man. Jackson to the left side. Jackson got the first down to more. Jackson gain about 6 yards. They're going to mark him down about the 12-yard line. This Crofton's offense, everything they're doing has seemed to be working on the ground today.
Yeah, this Crofton team, they're known for running the ball, and they're keeping it up tonight.
11:04 left to go on the half. Foxhoven looks to the sideline. Hemingford shows single high. Foxhoven's going to be in the gun, double tight. Jackson, the man, dotting the eye. Take the hand off to Jackson. He's going to look to his right. He's going to throw right. He overthrows number 15, Jackson Lind, once again. And Lind's slow to get up here. Does get to his feet, though. 10:59 left to go in our first half. Second down, 10 yards to go from the Warriors' 12-yard line. Foxhoven in the eye, double tight. Jackson, the man, dot in the eye. Foxhoven can keep it himself, try to force up the middle, hand it off to Jackson at the last second, or pitch it back, It's not going to get much, maybe a gain of 3, third down, 7 yards to go. Foxhoven under center. Looks to the sideline, going to change the play. And there will be a timeout called, and the timeout will go against the Hemingford Bobcats. So 10:24 left to go in our first quarter. The Warriors lead 20-0. We'll be back right after this.
Kaiser Egg and Irrigation in Hardington, Nebraska serves northeast Nebraska and southeast South Dakota as a leader in Zematic center pivots and field net remote irrigation management. For high yields and smart grower technology, you can rely on your local Zematic dealer. To learn more, call Kaiser Egg today at 402-254-9557. That's Kaiser Egg and Irrigation in Hardington, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr. 10:24 left to go in our first half. The Warriors lead over the Bobcats 20-0, and they're driving third down, 8 yards to go. They're going to have the ball marked on the 10-yard line. Foxhoven's going to come out in the gun. Jackson will be the halfback just off his right hip. One receiver to each side, tight end to the near side. Foxhoven's going to take the snap, handoff. Jackson stutters, steps, and is going to get caught in the backfield. Going to lose 4. It'll be fourth down, 11 yards to go, and that's not a play you want to see, especially when, Jackson's been running it all night.
Yeah, really strong standoff here from Hemingford. And one thing you'll learn here is that neither team's going to kick many field goals, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Fourth down, 12. It appears the offense will stay on the field. Foxhoven's going to be in the gun. Tight end to the far each side, wing to the near side, one receiver to the near side. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to look right. He's going to pump, throw right. He's got a man. That's Jackson once again. Jackson trips over his own blocker, and he's going to be just short of the first down, so it will be a turnover on downs. Hemingford would like to take credit for that fourth down stand, but I think number 20, Trevor Allen, the man that tripped up Jackson on that one. So Hemingford ball will be first down 10 on their own 14.
Yeah, no, he had a great juke move there. Almost got the man to miss, and then gets trapped up with his own player.
9:37 left to go in the first quarter. 20-0 Warriors lead. It'll be Briner in the eye, wing to the near side. Briner's going to fake the handoff fullback, pitch it out to his halfback, and he's going to get brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Number 22 for the Bobcats, Zane Feist on the carry. Second down, 10 yards to go. And Hemingford not in a hurry to get that play call in. They're taking their time. Feist going to get subbed out of the game for number 12, Ryan Ragsdale. The senior back. Be Briner in the gun. Halfback just off to his left hip. Wing to the near side. Receiver to the near side. He's going to look to his left. He's going to throw left. He's got a man that's going to be caught. Immediately go down. That's Jace Haas, the receiver. So it'll be third down 8 after the game. It's third down and 3 after the game. 8:34 left to go in our first half. Substitutions made by the Bobcats. Be Briner. Single back, be wing to each side, tight end to each side. Briner's going to motion the wing. He's going to take it speed option, and he's going to get wrapped up immediately. Number 57 for the Warriors, Trey Tramp, the junior defensive lineman, wraps him up on the option. He's not able to get very far, but he does get just enough to get the first down. 8:04 left to go, first down, 10 to go. They're going to mark the ball on the 19-yard line. 20-0 Warriors lead over the Bobcats. Briner's going to come out, empty backfield. Wing in front of him as an extra blocker. Wing to the far side. Going to take it. He's going to fake. It's going to be a pass. And he overthrows the man to be picked off. That's number 3, Preston Foxhoven, the quarterback, and he's got room. Down to the 30. He's got a blocker. Cuts across the field, 35. 10-5, and Foxhoven's got the touch. Pick 6. What an individual effort from Preston Foxhoven, the defensive back and quarterback, to get that ball. And Parker, he made 3 or 4 guys miss on that going back to the end zone. What a great individual play.
Yeah, no, he made a really good use of lateral space. You know, take it side to side more so than just a straight line drive, and it really made it hard for people to find that pursuit angle. His teammates laid good blocks, and we'll see if we get 2 here.
Foxhoven comes out, empty backfield, 2 receivers on the near side. He's going to look to the sideline, get it audible. Foxhoven takes the snap, looking, throws over the middle, and he's got a man in the corner. Caught! 2 points. That's number 20. Trevor Allen, the tight end, on the reception, and so our score, 28-0. 7:24 left to go in our first half. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Go Warriors from 402 Collision and Towing in Crofton. Need your car towed? A little body work done after your tow? 402 Collision and Towing can give you a tow, fix the dents, and detail the car out for you all at one time. When your car is back to perfection and you need your oil changed, 402 Collision and Towing can do that also. Talk about great service and perfection under one roof. That's what 402 Collision and Towing in Crofton can do for you. 402 Collision and Towing, offering the Crofton and surrounding area perfection when it comes to your car.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr, 28-0. Our score, 7:24 left to go in our first half as the Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats in quarterfinal action in the Nebraska D1 playoffs. Nielsen lined up to kick. Having a conversation with the ref here, getting his ball teed up, and Parker on that last one, Preston Foxhoven, the quarterback defensive back, made the big pick 6 play where he made a bunch of guys miss. And I don't know if I've seen an individual effort like that in high school football this year. It was really impressive to watch. Nielsen, kick is going to be off. It'll be a short floater. Be taken about the 15-yard line by Haas. Haas is going to get to 20, 25. Haas is going to get hit about the 22-yard line and brought down, so it'll be first down 10 from the 22 as the Bobcats take over after letting up the big pick 6. And that's not something for a team that throws the ball a lot to help their quarterback's confidence as the game goes on. B. Briner breaks the huddle. Briner's going to be in the gun, one man off his right hip. Take the handoff, quarterback power. Briner's going to keep it. He's going to get about a yard before getting wrapped up by a group of Warriors. Number 50, Trace Tramp, the defensive lineman, the first one on the initial contact for the Warriors. Quarterback in the eye, he's going to hand it off the halfback. He's going to get a big push, again about 6 yards. Going to be just shy of the first down by about a yard. Number 22, Zane Feist on the carry. Third down, about a yard to go. Porter Bartles on the tackle for the Warriors. Ryder's going to come out in the eye, wing to the far side, tight end to the near side. 2 backs in the backfield. 22 and Feist going to dot the eye. Going to hand it off. Feist wants to get it. He gets hit right away. He never even had a chance. And there will be, they're going to say he fumbled it. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go for the Crofton Warriors. A big hit from number 20, Trevor Allen. the defensive end caused Feist to put the ball on the ground. Crofton will take over on downs. 5:56 left to go in our half. 28-0 Warriors lead. Foxhoven's going to come out of the gun. Jackson. Double now, single back. One receiver to the near side. Tight into the near side. He's going to fake the handoff to Jackson. He's going to look downfield. He's going to throw. He's got a man. That's number 20 once again. That's Allen, the tight end. And Allen's got a gain of about 8 yards. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball going to be marked at the 34-yard line. 28-0, 5:33 left to go in our first half. Quarterback goes to the sideline. Foxhoven getting his marching orders. Two backs in the backfield. Power I. Jackson marks the I. Wing to the far side. Tight end on the far side. Going to hand off. Jackson up the middle. Jackson stiff arms the man. Jackson another. Jackson to the 20. 15. Tanning brought down about the 8-yard line. Big run from number 22, Tyson Jackson, and he's having himself a day. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going to mark the ball at the 9-yard line. 4:56 left to go in our first half. Foxhoven looks to the sideline. He's going to come out in the gun. Jackson off to his left hip. Two receivers to the far side. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw, and it's just off the fingers of number 15, Jackson Lind. And that's been Lind's fourth target today, and he has yet to actually make a catch, Parker.
Yeah, this offense, you can tell they are used to running the ball, but Foxhoven's not scared to throw. He can throw out a great quick ball. We just need to see if these receivers can start bringing it in.
Foxhoven is going to come out, I formation. Jackson's going to dot the I. Jordan, the fullback. Tight end to each side. Foxhoven takes the snap, pitch out. Jackson on the right side. He's going to get hit and push his way ahead for a gain of about 3. This will be third down. And about 4 yards to go. 3rd and goal. Foxhoven in the gun. Grant Jordan will be the man off to his left hip. Two receivers on the near side, one on the far side. Foxhoven takes snap, handoff Jordan. Jordan's got a lane, and he's in. Touchdown, Warriors. Grant Jordan on the draw play for an extra 6 points for the Warriors. 3:57 left to go in this first half. And Parker, you talk about that could be the dagger right there. 34-0. You're not even in a halftime yet. But like you said earlier, these 8-man games, points can happen fast. So maybe don't think Hemingford's completely out of it yet.
Yeah, exactly. When you build a lead this large early, Hemingford would have to play perfect to crawl back into this one.
Foxhoven's going to pitch it back to Jackson out of the I for 2, and it's going to be fumbled. Jackson will be able to leap on it. So our score will stay 34-0. 3:57 left to go in this first half. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming. We'll be back right after this.
Caton International has equipment you need along with the knowledge and the help to prepare you for your upcoming farming season. When it comes to livestock, they have Farm Aid, Highline, and Vermeer equipment to optimize your bale processing and feeding program. Stop into one of Caton International's locations in Albion, Neely, and Crofton and let their factory-certified sales, parts, and service team maximize your farm production. Caton International supports Crofton academic and sports.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska, as the Crofton Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats here in the quarterfinal matchup, 34-0, 3:57 left to go in our first half. And this has been a game, if you like to watch two physical teams run the ball, this would be your kind of entertaining matchup. Crofton getting set to kick it off once more. The Haas twins back to receive. Number 2 and number 3. It'll be Jason Carson Haas. Ty Nielsen has the ball set up to kick it away. Nielsen kick is up and it's away. It'll be a line drive down the middle. It'll be a short one. It's going to land out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. So there will be a flag on the play, illegal kicking procedure. We'll see what Hemingford decides here. So Hemingford will take the re-kick. Nielsen's gonna try that one more time. And he's had some really, really good kicks today. That just wasn't one of them. 34-0 our score as the Warriors lead the Bobcats. Nielsen's got the ball teed up. He's going to try it one more time. Nielsen's kick away. This time it'll be short squib, bouncing on the ground. Going to be taken by number 55 in the middle. That's Jonathan. And he's going to get a heck of a return all the way down to about the 31-yard line of the Warriors. That's number 55, Talon Payne, on the return. And you almost wonder if that one wasn't coming, because after the kick out of bounds, he's had some good kicks today. The coach probably just told him keep that one on the ground. Bobcats take possession one more time. Reiner's going to come out. He's going to be under center. Single backfield. Wing and a tight end of the far side. Near side. Reiner's going to take the snap, pitch out to the halfback. And he's going to be brought down after about a gain of 3 down at the 30-yard line. This will be second down. 7 yards to go. That was Talon Payne, the big running back, on the run. Second down, 7 to go, ball at the 29. Reiner's going to come out, single back. Tight end to each side, wing to the far side. Reiner's going to take the snap, pitch out once again. That's the same man. It's Talon Payne. And Payne's going to get hit immediately back at the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to back him up another 3 yards. Third down, 10 to go. 3 minutes left to go in our first half. Warriors lead 34-0, and this Warrior defense, those front 5 have been stout for this Warrior defense. 2:42. Reiner, single back. You're going to fake the pitch to Payne. Reiner's going to hand it off to the wing. That's number 22, Zane Feist. And Feist, they're going to mark him a yard short of the first down. Fourth down, 1 yard to go, and that's a big play when you need it. 2:27 left to go in this first half. And if you're Hemingford, you may want to start moving a little quicker. They're going to sub out Feist for number 12. That's Ryan Ragsdale. Reiner breaks the huddle. He's going to come out. Single back, tight end each side. He's going to motion the wing from the near side to the far side. Reiner going to take it, pitch out. And that's Ragsdale. Ragsdale's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely demolished by number 9, Grant Jordan, the defensive back for the Warriors. So it'll be turnover on downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball's going to be on the 24-yard line of the Bobcats, on the Warriors' 24-yard line, and they've got to drive the field. 1:46 left to go in the first half. Foxhoven in the gun. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Foxhoven's going to take a snap. Look to throw to the right. Foxhoven throws deep. He's got a man. Number 20, caught it. 20, 15, 10, brought down. They're going to stay right at the 15-yard line. Number 20, Trevor Allen, the tight end, his second big reception of the game. And that's going to force the ball clear over on the other side of the field into Bobcat territory.
Not much saying this one. They're moving the teams on the Crofton Warriors.
Another Warriors first down. 1:36 left to go in our first half. 34-0 our score. Ball's going to be marked on the 11-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring. Foxhoven's going to be in the gun. Be number 9. Jordan in the backfield. He's going to motion the slot in, pitch it out to the slot. That's Jackson, and he's going to get a gain of 5. This will be second down. They're going to give him 4. Second down, 6 yards to go. 1:20 left in our first half. Foxhoven going to come out under center. Number 9, Grant Jordan will be the halfback, the lone back in the backfield. Jackson, the lone receiver to the far side, going to motion, pitch it off to him again. He's going to run it up the middle, and he's going to gain it about 5. Third down, 1 to go. There will be a timeout on the play from the Crofton Warriors. 53 seconds left to go in our first half. 34-0 Warriors lead. We'll be back right after this.
Larson Carpet has all your flooring needs. Step into their showroom to see a wide selection of all types of flooring. They have soft and luxurious carpet that's sure to bring comfort to your home. Stylized tile to make any room pop. Different color options of hardwood to make matching easy. And convenient vinyl plank for when spills happen. Of course, with the best customer service in the area. Their knowledgeable staff will make sure to answer any questions you might have. Larson Carpet, 212 Walnut.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. 53 seconds left to go in our first half after the timeout from the Warriors. They lead 34-0 over the Hemingford Bobcats here in the quarterfinal state matchup in Class D1 for the Nebraska state title. Foxhoven's going to come out, I formation, tight end to each side. Jackson dots the I. Defense jumps, and that's going to get a call against the Hemingford line, so that'll be an extra 5 yards. First down and goal it'll be, depending on the White Hats' decision. The encroachment will be the call against the defense. So, first down goal to go. They're going to mark the ball on the... Foxhoven hands off Jackson again up the middle, and he's going to push ahead. He's going to be stopped about the 1-yard line. .39-38, clock runs. Jackson's going to be the man under center. Foxhoven's going to be the man dots side. Jackson's going to push ahead, quarterback sneak, and he's got it. Touchdown. Once again, that's number 22, Tyson Jackson on the score. 29 seconds left to go, 34-0 our score as the Warriors pile it on. And there we go, 2-point conversion, 40-0. Our score. On pace for 80 points this game. Foxhoven's going to come out. Single back, wing to the far side. 2 receivers on their side. Going to motion the slot across. Going to pitch it out. That's Jackson again, and he's got 2. Once again, Tyson Jackson, extra 2 points. 29 seconds left to go. 42-0 our score in this one. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5 Star Streaming.
Larson Carpet has all your flooring needs. Step into their showroom to see a wide selection of all types of flooring. They have soft and luxurious carpet that's sure to bring comfort to your home. Stylized tile to make any room pop. Different color options of hardwood to make matching easy. And convenient vinyl plank for when spills happen. Of course, with the best customer service in the area. Their knowledgeable staff will make sure to answer any questions you might have. Larson Carpet, 212 Walnut.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Your Crofton Warriors lead the visiting Hemingford Bobcats 42-0 here in the quarterfinal round of the Nebraska D1 playoffs. Tyson Jackson scoring the touchdown off the quarterback sneak and the 2-point conversion. Number 71, Ty Nielsen, set to kick it off one more time. The Haas twins back to receive. Number 2 and number 3, Jace and Carson Haas. Nielsen's kick is off. It'll be a line drive down the middle. It's going to bounce out of the back of the end zone and be a touchback. That's his best kick of the day. 29 seconds left to go. They're going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line. Briner breaks the huddle. It'll be 3 trips to the far side. Tight end to the near side. Briner takes the snap. He's going to look to his right. He's going to throw. Pass going to be dropped on the screen pass. Trying to just run a quick bubble screen. That's number 2, Jace Haas, the sophomore. The intended target. 26 seconds left to go on our first half. And those are the little mistakes that if you're Hemingford, you're losing by this much, you just can't have. Those easy completions, you need to be able to pull those balls in and be able to take what the defense will give you and get down the field. Briner in the gun, trips to the far side, tight end to the near side. Briner's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to throw. He's got a man. That's Haas again. Haas gets up. He's getting about 9. They are going to mark him. They are going to give him the 10, and they are going to say he got out of bounds. So the clock will stop, and Hemingford's in the hurry-up. They are going to spike the ball. They said he did not get out of bounds, excuse me. They're going to spike the ball. Clock will stop. 15 seconds left to go. 42-0 our score. Warriors lead. So it'll be 2nd down. 10 yards to go for the Bobcats. It'll be Briner in the gun, man off to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to throw. That's Haas. Haas up to the 30. Haas up to the 35 and gets brought down to the 36-yard line, and there will be a timeout on the field. 6 seconds left to go in our first half. 42-0 our score. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Summer might be over, but that doesn't stop the party at CJ's at the Lake Crofton. Speaking of parties, have you booked yours for the holiday family gathering, office Christmas party, or other parties? Looking for a great piece of prime rib? You can find that at CJ's on Wednesday and Saturday nights. Ladies, get your group together and stop out on Thursday night for ladies' night and burger night. Bring your game program in, and the first one is on Tony and Amy. CJ's at the Lake Crofton. Go Warriors!
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. 6 seconds left to go till we hit our halftime break. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr. Thank you for joining us. 42-0 our score as Jacob Briner lines up in the gun, trips to the far side, tight end on the near side. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw deep. Looking for a man, and overthrew him, was looking for Jace Haas once again, and he has been his favorite target the whole game. That will be our halftime break. Thank you for joining us. 42-0 our score. We'll be back right after this for halftime analysis and more. You're watching Crofton Warrior football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Crofton Lakeview Golf Course is a proud supporter of all Crofton sports and academics. We appreciate your understanding of our closing early to get the new clubhouse ready for 2026. Thanks for all your business in 2025. You're going to love our new clubhouse. Looking forward to a great 2026 season of golf and fun.
Root for your home team and be there for all of the excitement. NSAAhome.org has all your high school sports championship ticket information.
Have rolled through it.
This is Chelsea at Quality Health Clinic and Reset IV Hydration. Feeling a little blah lately? Need a boost? The scale tipping the wrong way? A Reset IV infusion might just be the thing for you. At Quality Health Clinic in Yankton, you can reset with the newest IV packages available 7 days a week. Workout intense? Feeling a little dehydrated? There's an infusion for you. Get in on the newest wave, resetivhydration.com, or call 605-689-2273. We're located at 2001 Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
If your car can't get you all the way home or just needs regular maintenance, call Downtown Auto Service in Crofton with a commitment to providing you with honest quality service with reasonable prices. With the technology and expertise Downtown Auto Service in Crofton provide, your car will have the best care imaginable. When it comes to your vehicle, you want the best, and Downtown Auto Service in Crofton is not only the best downtown, it's the best all around. That's Downtown Auto Service in Crofton.
Well, the first broadcast.
Thank you, farmers, for all your business, past and present. It's never too early to plan for success. Central Farmers Cooperative now offering pre-buy discounts for next season. Check out the 0% interest or the in-house financing on all seed corn, soybeans, and chemicals. Lock in at the best prices of the season and secure the hybrids and varieties you want for 2026. Call Chris Rutledge at 605-660-4146 to secure your future. Central Farmers Cooperative of Irene, rooted in your success.
TLC Propane in Yankton, the only locally owned propane provider, wants you to know that they're proud to continue the high level of customer service, competitive prices, and sales that were offered in the past. How will they do this? By continuing to provide you with answers to your questions, on-time delivery, attention to detail, and taking care of you, the customer. Building a new home, business, or house? Give Trevor a call today for quotes on tank sizes needed and any of your other propane questions. TLC Propane Yankton, 2208 Whiting Drive.
Games like other D1 games.
Wanting to experience the beauty and the history of the historic Argo Hotel in Crofton? Welcome back, Argo Hotel, with new owners Todd Fisher and Chuck Mitzel Jr. They're excited to reopen the hotel, bar, and restaurant. Taking hotel reservations now for that historic stay, along with the restaurant and bar opening soon. The new owners are happy to be a part of the Crofton community and help it grow. Follow their Facebook page for updates and events to come. The Argo Hotel, the only original home of Alice the Friendly Ghost.
That's a great cup of coffee. And it's my favorite, a hot mocha latte with whipped cream. Where did you get it?
The Shop on 2nd, it's my new coffee shop in Crofton. They serve everything from a regular cup of black coffee to, well, pretty much any kind of coffee you want. They even make special orders right there in the shop. I go there every morning while I'm trying to wake up because you know what they say, coffee first. The Shop on 2nd in Crofton. High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Don't lie.
High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Back, we'll do it.
High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska, as the Crofton Warriors lead over the visiting Hemingford Bobcats, 42-0. Our halftime break, Parker or Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us here on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. And this first half has been, well, we thought we'd maybe see an entertaining shootout tonight, but been the exact opposite of what was expected here in a quarterfinal matchup, 42-0, as this Crofton team has been able to absolutely roll over this Hemingford Bobcats defense thus far. A lot of rushing yards. Our leading rusher for the half, the number 22, Tyson Jackson, for the Warriors, and he's got 3 touchdowns on top of it, as well as 2 extra 2-point conversions. And Parker, you watch this team so far, and this Hemingford team just looks like, you know, and you hate to say it, they got punched in the mouth, and they just don't quite know how to counter.
Yeah, Crofton, the way they've been executing, they've been creating open holes for anybody to run. I mean, you talk about Jackson, and then you also got to say they're much better at passing the football than Hemingford. That's where they really shine, because Foxhoven has just been throwing bombs. These have been 10-yard, 15, 20-yard passes, and even when it's not that long of a throw, when it gets to a guy, he makes the play. You got to think about Allen at tight end. He's just really caught a couple deep bombs, and then you got to talk about that pick 6 on defense. Like, Foxhoven has really been securing them on both sides of the ball, and Hemingford is having a hard time keeping up, especially when it comes out to those skill positions out wide.
On the defensive side of the football for the Warriors, I think the big thing you got to talk about here is definitely that front 5 for that Warriors defense. That defensive line to linebackers doing an excellent job, not allowing those running backs, and that Hemingford offense is one that uses multiple backs in different positions. They're not allowing them to get into space. They're not allowing those easy yards, and I think that they've definitely been the story on the defensive side of the ball so far. At 7:07 left to go on our clock here as we get closer. 42-0, like I said, our score. Now, I will say the winner of this game advances to the semifinal matchup, and they will play either Pender or Shelby Rising City in the semifinal matchup, who are both ranked lower than the Warriors. So the Warriors, if they keep this lead, they're able to keep this momentum going. They're going to secure a home field advantage all the way to Lincoln.
Yeah, no, if Crofton keeps moving on with this strength, you know, they'll be able to keep bringing people to Crofton, which is just great because the home crowd will be here. They have plenty of rest and energy coming into each one of these games. And honestly, you know, a 4 p.m. start means you don't really have too much of a playoff field here, but you do have, like, other games like Fort Calhoun and Sydney, 46-16. Why not HCHS? 43-12, so it looks like Why Not will be advancing in their division. And then Layton Stewart will be playing, they're playing a game as well, Plainview DCSHS, but we don't have scores for those programs right now. But Garden County's up 6-0 against Silver Lake. Gretna 21 over York 7. Good old Gretna in that Omaha area. And then you got to think Sandy Creek over Bridgeport 8-0 in that first quarter. So, you know, we haven't had too many games because we've got that 4 p.m. start time. But, you know, looks like we've got some teams putting themselves ahead before the rest play this playoff field.
All right, exciting playoff season so far. 5:30 left to go on our halftime clock. And one last thing I want to say before we go to our final break, before we resume action, Parker, is that, you know, this Crofton team is one that recently just dropped down to this 8-man level. They haven't been here very long, and they're establishing themselves as quite the formidable opponent to take on, and it's really exciting to see for these little Yankton area teams to be so successful. 5 minutes left exactly. We're going to take one final break before we come back. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr. Thank you for watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
Independent, they were D2.
For all your dirt moving needs, call TB&K Construction of Crofton. They meet all your dirt work needs with the latest equipment like excavators, bulldozers, and backhoes. Got dirt? Call TB&K Construction to move that dirt with their dump truck. TB&K Construction is licensed and insured, so give Todd a call today at 402-980-4620. TB&K Construction will move your dirt. Proud supporters of all Crofton sports and academics.
So that'd be like your A3, or what do you guys call?
Kaiser Egg and Irrigation in Hardington, Nebraska serves northeast Nebraska and southeast South Dakota as a leader in Zematic center pivots and field net remote irrigation management. For high yields and smart grower technology, you can rely on your local Zematic dealer. To learn more, call Kaiser Egg today at 402-254-9557. That's Kaiser Egg and Irrigation in Hardington, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Go Warriors from 402 Collision and Towing in Crofton. Need your car towed? A little body work done after your tow? 402 Collision and Towing can give you a tow, fix the dents, and detail the car out for you all at one time. When your car is back to perfection and you need your oil change, 402 Collision and Towing can do that also. Talk about great service and perfection under one roof. That's what 402 Collision and Towing in Crofton can do for you. 402 Collision and Towing, offering the Crofton and surrounding area perfection when it comes to your car.
Line by himself.
Caton International has the equipment you need along with the knowledge and the help to prepare you for your upcoming farming season. When it comes to livestock, they have farm-aid, high-line, and Vermeer equipment to optimize your bale processing and feeding program. Stop into one of Caton International's locations in Albion, Neely, and Crofton and let their factory-certified sales, parts, and service team maximize your farm production. Caton International supports Crofton academic and sports.
Welcome back to Crofton, Nebraska, as the Crofton Warriors host the Hemingford Bobcats. 2 minutes left to go here on our halftime break. 42-0 our score as the Warriors lead over the Bobcats. They have been leading in dominant fashion, being able to run the ball and take the easy play-action shots. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, Hemingford looking for something. Maybe have to start reaching into your bag of tricks as we go in here. Patrick Olson along with Parker Orr and Parker, you really start to think through this Hemingford coaching staff. You maybe try to pull out those trick plays, maybe try to do something a little fancier because your normal power rushing offense hasn't been working.
Yeah, I mean, I think we saw a little bit of that when they were doing those the deep passes that they don't normally execute. And that pick six was kind of a result of when they were down a lot, and they, were trying to that daring, unlike them offense because they only pass 50 yards a game. So they got to see if they can really get those to really work on all cylinders. Those passes and those screens and all these misdirection plays that they might not run normally. If you're Hemingford, you got to do that, but you also got to play some great defense. I mean, the thing is, it's easier to win a game when you're down 42-0 if you go ahead and score 60 and let them get a touchdown or two, because you can't expect to hold them scoreless the rest of this game. So really keeping the pace moving and try to outscore them by just a one or two scores. Really put a pressure and emphasis on scoring points because you can't necessarily hold them scoreless the whole game. So if they can find something here, maybe they watched film and really saw Crofton had weaknesses and they're ready for this at halftime. But, we'll see. It's looking like Crofton will win, but you cannot count out a team as qualified and as skilled as Hemingford.
Exactly right. We are in the quarterfinal round. If they didn't deserve to be here, they wouldn't. Another thing that I wanted to bring up on this point is just overall depth. If you look at roster size between the two programs, Crofton has twice as many players as the Bobcats do, and you got to think at the end of the day they can be using that to their advantage, being able to sub guys in and out, whereas that Bobcats team, they've really got to rely on mainly their three main players. That's their quarterback, number 20, that's Jacob Briner, and then their halfback, number 22, Zane Feist, and also along with number 15, excuse me, number 2, Jace Haas, then their main three offensive production guys that produce on the offensive side of the ball. So you really got to try to get the ball into those guys' hands in space. And if you're not able to do that, suddenly the game's going to start looking really, really long.
Things are just looking great here in Crofton. The crowd is into it on both sides, and we'll see if we see the tide turn at all in the second half.
They're putting the final 3 minutes on before our game. We're going to take one final short commercial break. We'll be right back with you here. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Larson Carpet has all your flooring needs. Step into their showroom to see a wide selection of all types of flooring. They have soft and luxurious carpet that's sure to bring comfort to your home. Stylized tile to make any room pop. Different color options of hardwood to make matching easy. And convenient vinyl plank for when spills happen. Of course, with the best customer service in the area. Their knowledgeable staff will make sure to answer any questions you might have. Larson Carpet, 212 Walnut.
Welcome back, Crofton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr. 12 minutes they put on the clock as Hemingford gets to kick it off for the first time today. As that kick sails down the middle, it's going to be returned by number 9. That's Grant Jordan. Jordan's going to work his way to the 15-20. Jordan up to the 25 before getting brought down at the 26-yard line, and we do have a flag on the play. See what the officials decide here. I'm sure it's a holding call on the returning team. And that will be the call against the Warriors. It'll be holding. So, we'll march them back just a little bit here as they start the half leading 42-0. Excuse me. Is the call. Warriors will have ball. 1st and 10, 11:51 left to go in this third quarter at their own 9-yard line after the holding call. Foxhoven's going to come out, single backfield. He's going to motion the slot across. He's going to fake the pitch and hand it off to the fullback. That's number 9, Panning. On the carry, he's going to gain about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and down, 7 yards to go. Foxhoven looks at the sideline, waiting to get the signals. Going to come out I formation, tight end to each side, wing to the far side. Jackson's going to be the man that dots the I. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out. Jackson to the right side. Jackson's got a lane. Jackson to the 20. Almost to the 25. Going to get brought down at the 24-yard line. So it'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go. A new set of downs. 11 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Ball's going to be marked at the 23 officially. Foxhoven's going to break the huddle. Going to come out. 2 receivers to the far side. Panning the man behind him, single. Foxhoven under center. Foxhoven fakes the snap to Panning. He's going to throw downfield. He's looking once again for number 15, but he doesn't quite get the throw power. Luckily enough, number 20, the tight end Trevor Allen, able to change direction on the right on the route and just drop under the ball. That was not his intended retarget. So it'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go, 10-16 left to go, 42-0 our score. Crofton leads over the Bobcats after the big completion from Foxhoven. They're going to mark the ball officially at the Bobcats' 25-yard line. So if you're Hemingford, that's not what you want to see. You come out, you give up the 1st down off the run, and then a huge play off the pass. Foxhoven in the wishbone, going to motion out Jackson, pitch it back to Jackson. Jackson up the middle, plows over an entire pile of Bobcats and keeps going. It'll be a 15-yard gain after getting hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, able to drag the entire Bobcats defense down for a 1st down 10. They're going to mark that ball down at the 10-yard line.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line for the Warriors.
9:21 as the clock ticks. Crofton taking their time. Foxhoven looks to the sidelines. Jordan, the halfback, off to the right of Foxhoven in the gun. Two receivers on the near side. Motions the slot across. That's Jackson. Handoff. That's Jordan again. Jordan plows his way ahead for a gain of about 6. 8:57 on the clock, and this Crofton offense is being physical. And Parker, as you can see now, this Crofton offense really taking their time getting those plays in. They're going to use every second. Now that we've got running clock, they're going to use this time to make sure they let that clock tick and keep that ball away from Hemingford so they don't have opportunities. Foxhoven in the eye, going to pitch out to Jackson. Jackson's going to be a yard short. So it'll be 3rd down and a yard to go after a gain of 3. 8 minutes left on your clock. And the officials are going to say he went out of bounds a yard past the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down 4, excuse me. Foxhoven's going to be in the eye. Tight end to each side. Jackson will be the man that dots the eye. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to throw. He looks to his right, throws right. He's got a man. Caught. It'll be a touchdown. That's number 20, the tight end once again. That's Allen. That'll be his 2nd touchdown of the day. And he's had himself a day as well. 48-0 our score, 7:46 left to go in our 3rd quarter as this Crofton Warriors team just continues to pile it on. Foxhoven's going to come out, be the single man in the gun. Tight end and a wing to each side. Foxhoven's going to take a snap. It's going to be quarterback power to the right side. He lowers his shoulder, and he's going to be just short. They're not going to say he's get out. Our score is going to stay 48-0. 7:46 left to go in this 3rd quarter. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5 Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Crofton Lakeview Golf Course is a proud supporter of all Crofton sports and academics. We appreciate your understanding of our closing early to get the new clubhouse ready for 2026. Thanks for all your business in 2025. You're going to love our new clubhouse. Looking forward to a great 2026 season of golf and fun.
Welcome back, Crofton, South Dakota. 7:46 left to go in our 3rd quarter as the Crofton Warriors add another score to their total. 48-0 is our current score. Nielsen gets set to kick it off once again. He's had a busy day today. The Haas twins once again back to receive. Jace Haas has had the most attention back there. They're trying to keep that ball away from Carter. Nielsen's kick is up. It's going to float down the middle. It's going to be taken at the 5-yard line by Carson Haas. Haas to the 10, 15, 20. Haas to the 30, Haas to the 40, before finally getting brought down. They're going to mark him at the 37-yard line. So it'll take over possession on the Warriors side of the field. 7:28. That clock continues to run as we have hit running clock time after 45 points.
One thing you can say is how both of the Haases have been at returning the kicks tonight. I mean, they've given them great field position. It's just really tough for them to convert.
Just need to be able to capitalize on the good field position. That's exactly right. As Briner comes out, he's going to be the lone quarterback. 2 wings ahead of him as lead blockers. He's going to take it quarterback power. No, they're going to fake it to the wing, and he's going to get up to the 30, so a gain of about 8, and there's that trickery we were talking about at halftime. You know, that play worked for him a couple times in the first half before that defensive line really bit down on it. So, good gain. They're officially going to get him a gain of 6. 2nd down, 4 yards to go, all on the 37-yard line. As Briner breaks the huddle, he's going to come out power I formation. Feist can be the man that dots the I. Going to take it, handoff fullback. That's number 55. That's Talon Payne. And Payne is going to move ahead just short of the first down. It'll be third down, a yard to go. Good run from Payne after getting hit right at the line of scrimmage. 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Hemingford looking for life, looking for a little momentum. Reiner in the eye. Feist dots it. Tight end to each side. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it off. That's Feist. Feist has the first down and more down to the 20 and getting brought down at the 19-yard line. So this Hemingford offense finally finding some life. First down, 10, ball on the 19. Signal gets thrown in. Briner breaks the huddle. He's going to come out. I formation one more time. Strong eye to the left. Tight end and wing to the left. Feist dots the eye. Briner's going to take it, handoff. No, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw. Has a man. That's Haas. Haas to the 5. Haas down to the 3. And where he gets brought down, so it'll be first down, goal to go from the 3-yard line. 5 minutes left. And finally starting to get in a rhythm here for that Bobcats offense.
Yeah, first one of those
on the move and give him an easy throw to complete. Briner's going to be singled back. 55. Man in the backfield is going to fake it. He's going to hand it off to the wing, and that's Feist. Feist is going to fight his way ahead. He's going to be just short of the touchdown. They're going to mark him down about a half a yard short. So second down and a half a yard to go. 4:20 left on the clock. And if they get it in here, Parker, it stops the running clock.
Yeah, that's definitely the time they need to come back in this game, so it's a very crucial touchdown here.
They're going to motion that wing around again. That's number 12. That's Ryan Ragsdale. All the way to the sideline. He's going to stand there and just wait for the timeout. So Hemingford will call a timeout. 3:55, left to go in our third quarter. 48-0. Our scores. The Bobcats get their first drive of the day down into the red zone. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on Fuller Digital Solutions. Brought to
TLC Propane in Yankton, the only locally owned propane provider, wants you to know that they're proud to continue the high level of customer service, competitive prices, and sales that were offered in the past. How will they do this? By continuing to provide you with answers to your questions, on-time delivery, attention to detail, and taking care of you, the customer. Building a new home, business, or house? Give Trevor a call today for quotes on tank sizes needed and any of your other propane questions. TLC Propane Yankton, 2208 Whiting Drive.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. The Crofton Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats here in quarterfinal football. 48-0, 3:55 left to go in our third quarter. Hemingford has the ball, second down, half a yard to go at the Crofton 1-yard line. The quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to push his way ahead, and they are going to give him the touchdown. So Hemingford gets to wipe the zero off the board with 3:51 remaining in our third quarter. 48-6 our score, See what Hemingford decides to do here on the two-point conversion. Like I said here earlier, Parker, it's very rare you see a field goal here in 8-man football. So it'll be Reiner in the gun. Feist will be the man off his right, hits two receivers to the far side, tight end to the near side. Got a motion to slot across, going to be a jet sweep. No, it'll be a halfback pass, and it's going to be batted down. Number 22, Tyson Jackson, the halfback linebacker for the Warriors. So our score will stay 48-6. 3:51 left to go in this third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Root for your home team and be there for all of the excitement. NSAAHome.org has all your high school sports championship ticket information.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr, as the Hemingford Bobcats get to kick off for just the second time today. Back-to-back kickoffs as they get their first points wiped to zero off the board. 48-6 our score. The Warriors lead over the Bobcats. The Bobcats able to kill the running clock, though. Bobcats kick off once more. It's going to be a high floating kick. It's going to sail into the end zone. It will be a touchback. So the Warriors will start with the ball at their own 15-yard line. And now, Parker, if you're the Warriors, you really want that running clock. That is your goal here. Is let's get that back and get out of here as soon as possible.
Exactly. It's like, let's really further this on. Let's go get a good night's sleep. Let's get our players not worn down, and we'll see how they can push this forward.
And in the I formation, Jackson, the man that dots the I, going to be pitching back to Jackson. Jackson's going to make a man miss. Stiff arm another. First down. Jackson at the 30. 40. And brought down at the 35-yard line. They're going to say the 34-yard line for the Bobcats. Big run by Jackson as that clock now continues to tick. And a good play by him to staying in bounds. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball's going to be at the 34-yard line. Foxhoven's going to be in the I. Tight end to the near side. Jackson be the man that mounts the I. Foxhoven takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Jackson. He's going to throw. He got a man. That's number 9. He got more. And he will officially have the first down. Number 9, Grant Jordan, the fullback, on the reception on the play action. He was able to stay in bounds, so that clock will continue to run. 2:45 left to go in our third quarter. 48-6 our score.
Yeah, Foxhoven just teardropped it right in the bucket there, and he just took the ball out. It wasn't too much of a quick pass, but it really got to him, and he was able to make a play with it in his hands.
Really nice touch pass by Foxhoven. A good job by Jordan just getting the extra yards in the first down after the reception. It's an excellent point. Foxhoven looks to the sideline. He could come out in the I. Jackson's going to be the man that dots the I. Tight end to the far side. Going to take the snap, hand off Jackson up the middle. Jackson to the right. Jackson makes a man miss. Jump cut. Jackson first down and more, and you get brought down at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes left to go in our third. Another big run from number 22, Tyson Jackson. The junior running back, he will be back for next year, so you know the coaching staff has to be excited about that, especially with the production that he's had today. Foxhoven looks to the sidelines, gets his marching orders. They're going to stay in the tight formation. I formation. Tight end to the far side. Jackson dots the I. Foxhoven takes handoff. Jackson again. He's going to lower his shoulder. He's got a blocker. Jackson 5, touchdown. Crofton. That running clock is back as they add another 6 to the board. 1:15 left to go here in our third quarter. 54-6 our score. As we see what they decide to do here on the 2-point conversion. They're going to send Jackson back out. Number 44 will be the fullback. That's Knox Heggie.
How many Jackson touchdowns does that make it?
I believe, Parker, that is his 4th.
There we go.
Foxhoven's going to look. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got a man. No, and he drops it. Was looking for number 15, Jackson Linden. That's been a trend all game, not being able to haul it in. 1:15 left to go. 54-6 will be our score. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
This is Chelsea at Quality Health Clinic and Reset IV Hydration. Feeling a little blah lately? Need a boost? The scale tipping the wrong way? A Reset IV infusion might just be the thing for you. At Quality Health Clinic in Yankton, you can reset with the newest IV packages available 7 days a week. Workout intense? Feeling a little dehydrated? There's an infusion for you. Get in on the newest wave, resetivhydration.com, or call 605-689-2273. We're located at 2001 Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson, Parker, or you're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming. Thank you for joining us as the Crofton Warriors add another 6 to their score, 54-6. That running clock comes back now. 1:15 left to go here in our third quarter. And Parker, now that you're Crofton, you've already been taking that time and it'll chew. You want to get that stop here because you can possess that ball and almost kill that entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know that that running clock can really just take away time and, mathematically make it almost impossible for the Bobcats to come back. You really put the pressure on here. Great fought effort from here from the Bobcats.
And the crowd erupting here as Nielsen gets the ball teed up. They just announced that the Crofton Warriors have officially broken 3,000 yards on the season, so there's that dynamic offense. As Nielsen's kick is a high floater. It's going to be taken by Carson Haas at about the 15-yard line. He's getting 20, 25, Carson to 30, 35, spins all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another good return from one of the Haas boys. They've had a game themselves, and if you're Hemingford, that has been your highlight, is your two returners in the backfield been able to get your offense into enemy territory most of the game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, one thing I would like to see here is if you get one of the Haas on like a jet sweep or, just have them just run vertical and just try to beat a man in man-to-man coverage and just because they have that playmaking speed. I'd be interested to see if they get involved here.
So Briner's going to be in the I formation, wing to each, tight end to each side. Feist going to dot the I. He's going to hand it off Feist, and he's going to hit right away, and he gets rocked at the line of scrimmage. Number 44 for the Warriors, Knox Hagee, the running back linebacker, able to lay the wood on him at the line of scrimmage and knock him back. 16 seconds counting. We'll see if they get another play in. They are going to break. 12, 11, 10. Briner looks at the clock. He's in the I. Wing to the near side. Tight end to the near side. He's going to fake the handoff, try to keep it himself up the middle, and he's going to get about 3, maybe 4, as that's going to expire our third quarter. It'll be third down and about 7 yards to go when we come back. Thank you for joining us. You're watching Crofton Warriors football here on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
If your car can't get you all the way home or just needs regular maintenance, call Downtown Auto Service in Crofton with a commitment to providing you with honest quality service with reasonable prices. With the technology and expertise Downtown Auto Service in Crofton provides, your car will have the best care imaginable. When it comes to your vehicle, you want the best, and Downtown Auto Service in Crofton is not only the best downtown, it's the best all around. That's Downtown Auto Service in Crofton.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska, as the Hemingford Bobcats have it. It'll be third down, 7 yards to go, 12 minutes as we just start the fourth quarter. 54-6 our score, and we do have that running clock. The Bobcats looking to drive down the field and diminish that and get back to a regular clock. Big play here for them. It's going to be Briner in the I, wing to the near side. Feist dot the I. He's going to fake the handoff to fullback. Briner's going to throw. Briner looks right, throws right. Got a man. That's Haas. Haas steps out of bounds immediately. He's going to be just short of the first down by maybe a yard. As that clock continues to run, 11:45 left. The fourth down, 2 yards to go, the officials are going to say. So big play here for that Bobcat offense. Let's see what Coach Josh Dean has up his sleeve here as Briner's in the gun, or single backfield. He's going to motion the winger around. That's number 12. He's going to run to the sideline. I expect a timeout here, and yep, Hemingford will call the timeout. 11:17 left to go in our fourth quarter. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming.
Thank you, farmers, for all your business, past and present. It's never too early to plan for success. Central Farmers Cooperative now offering pre-buy discounts for next season. Check out the 0% interest or the in-house financing on all seed corn, soybeans, and chemicals. Lock in at the best prices of the season and secure the hybrids and varieties you want for 2026. Call Chris Rutledge at 605-660-4146 to secure your future. Central Farmers Cooperative of Irene, rooted in your success.
Nebraska. Welcome back. Crofton Warrior football on 5-star streaming. Patrick Olson, Parker Orr, as the Bobcats, looking to drive down here. 54-6. They trail 11-17 left to go here in our fourth quarter as Briner under center, one-man backfield, motions the wing to the near side. He's going to dump it off to the wing. That's number 12. He's going to plow over a man, but he's going to get stopped. It's going to be close. It's number 12, Ryan Ragsdale, on the reception, and almost wonder if there wasn't a breakdown of communication on that play. That clock's going to continue to run. They're going to say he was just short. So it will be a Warriors ball as they take over on downs. 10:53, 54-6, Warriors lead. The Warriors going to take some time here, huddle on the sideline. As our quarterback now is number 17. That's Blake Connett. Connett's going to be in the eye. He's going to fake the pitch, hand off to the fullback, number 44. Knox Hagee gets a gain of about 2 on the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. And this is something you like to see, especially in the quarterfinal matchup, able to get your backups in yet and get them some reps, especially when you're so close already getting down to Lincoln. You got one more game, and remember, if they win this one, they get it back at home.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just want to prep everybody on the team, one through the end of the roster, and be ready for this playoff push as they are almost there.
So Connott's going to come out in the eye again. Be number 25, Ian Foxhoven in at halfback. Can be a pitch back to Foxhoven. He's not going to get much, maybe back from the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down. It'll be 7 yards to go. Excuse me, that was number 20. Trevor Allen, the tight end, they have back playing halfback. So it'll be Cannot in the eye once again. Allen will be the man that dots the eye. Tight end to the near side, tight end to the far side. It'll be a fake the handoff, and Cannot's going to get wrapped up and brought down immediately behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down and long after a loss of about 5. 8:47 left to go, and if you're Crofton, you really thought maybe you had an opportunity to run the ball, chew that clock, but with those backups in, that Hemingford defense is using that opportunity to capitalize.
Yeah, and wisely here, I think they elect to punt, probably, just because you want, like you said, you want to preserve this running clock. It's very important.
Number 24, 24 Colton Varenhagen out to punt, but we will have a timeout from the Crofton sideline. 8:22 left to go. 54-6 our score. The Crofton Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats. You're watching Crofton Warrior football on 5-star streaming.
TLC Propane in Yankton, the only locally owned propane provider, wants you to know that they're proud to continue the high level of customer service, competitive prices, and sales that were offered in the past. How will they do this? By continuing to provide you with answers to your questions, on-time delivery, attention to detail, and taking care of you, the customer. Building a new home, business, or house? Give Trevor a call today for quotes on tank sizes needed and any of your other propane questions. TLC Propane Yankton, 2208 Whiting Drive.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska, as the Crofton Warriors have a dominant lead over the Hemingford Bobcats here in quarterfinal matchup. 54-6 our score as the Crofton Warriors get ready here to punt. 8:22 left to go. Hornhagen's punt is up. It's going to land about the 20 and bounce out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. So that's where the Bobcats will take over on downs. They trail big, and they're just trying to salvage something for this one.
Yeah, they're really just trying to get things going in the season on a high note. Even though if you come victorious tonight, you want to know you gave it your all and you made it to the quarterfinals of the playoffs, which is a great place to be. And it's not like you're losing to a shabby team. This Crofton Warrior team is very good, and they're going to make a ruckus in the D1 championship if they can make it past this quarterfinal and the semifinal next week.
So it's going to be number 55 comes out under center. They're going to motion the line over, and there will be a timeout called because of some confusion by the Hemingford offense. So 54-0 or 54-6, 7:32 left to go here in our game. We'll be back right after this.
Wanting to experience the beauty and the history of the historic Argo Hotel in Crofton? Welcome back Argo Hotel with new owners Todd Fisher and Chuck Mitzel Jr. They're excited to reopen the hotel, bar, and restaurant. Taking hotel reservations now for that historic stay, along with the restaurant and bar opening soon. The new owners are happy to be a part of the Crofton community and help it grow. Follow their Facebook page for updates and events to come. The Argo Hotel, the only original home of Alice the Friendly Ghost.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson Parker or Crofton Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats 54-6. You're watching Crofton Warrior football brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. So that Bobcat offense comes back out. The man under center is now going to be number 55. That's Talon Payne. Now they're going to shift once again. Payne's going to move to wing. Reiner's going to be in the single back in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, hit quarterback power up the middle. Two lead blockers. He's got a lane. They're going to mark him just short of the first down at the 8-yard line. Or excuse me, after a gain of 8 yards. That'll be at the 33-yard line. Second down, 2 to go. 7:14 left to go. And this Bobcats team really looking for answers here on offense. Like you said earlier, that this is a good place to be, but not really their expectations coming into the game.
No, exactly. Crofton really proved that these high-scoring games have been really up to par.
Going to be pitch out. That's Payne once again, and Payne's going to be close. Mark him right at the first down, so they will get it. First down, 10 yards to go from the 34-yard line. 6:30 left to go in our game. Bobcats trail 6-54. Reiner's going to be the lone back in the backfield. Two wings ahead of him to the right side. Reiner can take the snap, pitch it over to Ragsdale, and Ragsdale's going to get a gain of about 4. Second down. It'll be 7 yards to go as Ragsdale gets a decent carry off the quick pitch. 6 minutes exactly left to go in our ball game. And just watching the pace of this Hemingford offense, you almost have to wonder if they have conceded the game and they're just trying to run the clock as well.
Yeah, definitely trying to get some of those reserves experience so they're ready a little bit going into the next year.
Briner's going to take the snap out of the gun. He's going to look over the middle throw. He's got a man, number 21 to the 30, when he gets forced out of bounds. So it's number 21, Tatum Haas, the senior, on the reception. So it'll be another new set of downs. First down, 10 to go, and these Bobcats are driving. 5 minutes now. Those two plays took a whole minute off the clock. 54-6, Warriors lead. Briner's going to come out under center. Gonna take the snap. You're going to look, fake the handoff, speed option, fake the pitch. That's number 3. Step arms the man. Touchdown, Bobcats. Number 3, Carson Haas on the option play. Parker, you called it. Get the ball in the hands of your playmakers, and what a run from Carson Haas.
Yeah, right there. That stiff arm Derrick Henry impression was not expected right there from the Warriors, and he sent a guy flying and really put an exclamation mark on that play.
54-12 now our scores. They line up for the 2-point conversion. 4:47 left to go in the ball game. Haas is going to be the man. Carson Haas, the man under center once again in the eye. There will be a flag on the play. Quickly. I imagine it's false start on the offense. It'll back him up. Even more, it'll be a tougher 2-point conversion as Haas runs to the sideline to get the play. He'll stay at quarterback. Haas is going to break the huddle. He's going to take the snap, fake the pitch out to the halfback. He's going to roll right, look to throw. Haas throws, and it's going to be hit the ground right in front of the feet of his receiver. That's Ragsdale he was looking for. So the score will stay 54-12, and the Warriors continue to keep their lead. 4:47 left to go in our ball game. We'll be back right after this.
That's a great cup of coffee. And it's my favorite, a hot mocha latte with whipped cream. Where did you get it?
The Shop on 2nd, it's my new coffee shop in Crofton. They serve everything from a regular cup of black coffee to, well, pretty much any kind of coffee you want. They even make special orders right there in the shop. I go there every morning while I'm trying to wake up because you know what they say, coffee first, the Shop on 2nd in Crofton.
That's all my dad was listening to. Welcome back, Crofton Warriors football. 4:47 left to go in the ball game. 54-12. Our score, Warriors lead as the big run from the back of the quarterback, Carson Haas, gets him in for the score. Bobcats teeing up the ball. Number 99, Cash King to kick it off. Back to return for the Warriors, number 10, that's Jace Panning. So Keen's kick is up. It's going to be a high floater. Panning's going to take it about the 7-yard line. He's going to get up to 15, 20, 25, 30. Panning all the way to the 40 before getting brought out of bounds. And what a run back from the return team for the Crofton Warriors. 4:33 as that clock continues to tick. 54-12 our score as the Warriors look to put this game away. Excuse me, it was Cash Colton on the return. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball will be marked at the 39-yard line. 4:07 left to go. Cannot in the eye. He's going to hand it off. It'll be a gain of about 3. That's number 8. That's Easton Shent, the ball carrier on the play. And they're going to give him officially about 2 yards. Second down, 8 yards to go. 3:40 left to go. The Hemingford defense really starting to look tired out there as Colton comes back out the eye, wing to the far side, tight end to the near side. That'll be Shent again that dots the eye. Colton looks, waits for that play clock. Going to pitch out to Shent. Shent's going to go left side up to the 30. And they're going to mark him maybe just short of that first down marker. It'll be about a yard short. 3 minutes left to go as Shent, decent run. Be 3rd down and 2. .342 as that clock continues to run. Cannot's going to look to the sideline, chew as much clock as he can, wait for that official to start counting down the last 10 of the play clock. He's going to come out. Strong I formation, fullback off to the right side. Cannot's going to take pitch out. That's number 28. He's going to have a first down and more. He's going to be forced out of bounds after about a 70-yard gain. Number 28, Cash Culleton on the carry. So first down 10 as that clock continues to run. 2 minutes left to go in our ballgame.
You know, that was actually some pretty good blocking on the edge on the screen pass by Ian Foxhoven. Really, like, he almost pancaked the guy out there.
This Warriors team has been awfully physical today, and it still continues to show even with under 2 minutes left to play. 1:48 as Connacht waits for that countdown. Single backfield. Culleton's going to be 44. Knocks Heggie, the man in the backfield. Pitch out to Heggie to the left side. Heggie's got room. Heggie 10, 5, touchdown, and that should do it. 1:30 left to go in the game. Another 6 points. They're going to put them up to 60-12 in this ball game. And this Crofton Warriors team looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes along. And Barker, if you're Hemingford, that one hurts.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, you're just glad that you're able to be in this playoff position, and Crofton proved that they were able to execute on all facets of the game, and you really seem to go into next season with your head held high.
That's exactly right. I always try to play for pride towards the end as Connacht comes under eye, hands off to the fullback. That's number 2. That's Reese Schmidt, the sophomore. Not going to get it. So our score is going to say 60-12, 1:30 left to go in the ball game. You're watching Crofton Warriors football on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska. Patrick Olson alongside Parker Orr. 60-12. Our scores: the Crofton Warriors lead over the Hemingford Bobcats here in quarterfinal matchup football in Class D1 for the Nebraska State Championship. 1:30 left to go in the game. Number 86, Wyatt Goebel, the freshman, lines up to kick it off. The Haas twins back to receive once again for the Bobcats. Goebbels kicks up. It's going to be a short floater. Going to land about the 18-yard line. Carson Haas is just going to have to dive on it because he couldn't quite pick it up after touching it. So they're going to start with their ball at their own 14-yard line. 1:23 left to go. And Carson Haas had a pretty good day returning that football. That wasn't one of them. 1:17 as the clock ticks, 60-12. We'll see what the Bobcats have up their sleeve. It will be Haas once again, the man under center as he comes down the eye. Tight end to each side. Really Feist that dots the eye. Haas is going to keep himself up the middle. He's going to keep running harder, and he's going to get a first down after a gain of about 11 off the quarterback power. 38-37, that clock continues to tick. Time for one more play if they should run it. 60-12, our score. Warriors has this one locked down. Feist, the man that dots the eye. Haas under center. Haas going to take it. Handoff, that's the fullback. That's number 22, Zane Feist. That'll be a gain of about 7 yards. 8, 7, 6, 5 as they're going to let that clock tick, and the Crofton Warriors will come away with the quarterfinal victory as they'll advance to host a semifinal football game. 60-12 our final score. You're watching Crofton Warriors football here on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
For all your dirt moving needs, call TB&K Construction of Crofton. They meet all your dirt work needs with the latest equipment like excavators, bulldozers, and backhoes. Got dirt? Call TB&K Construction to move that dirt with their dump truck. TB&K Construction is licensed and insured, so give Todd a call today at 402-980-4620. TB&K Construction will move your dirt. Proud supporters of all Crofton sports and academics.
Welcome back, Crofton, Nebraska, as the Warriors take down the Hemingford Bobcats in quarterfinal matchup here in Crofton, Nebraska for the D1 state title, 60-12 in dominant fashion. And Parker, you want to talk about a physical running offense, 2-3 big passing plays the whole game, and all you really had to do was hand that ball off to your workhorse in the backfield, and that's Jackson. And for this Hemingford team, the 330-mile travel, a 5.5-hour ride back home, that one's really got a sting. But if you're this Crofton team, you get home field advantage again next week, and you get a shot at one more game to get down to Lincoln.
Yeah, no, Crofton's got to feel good about their odds at playing in that state game. You only have one more to play, and like you said, I mean, Tyson Jackson just running the ball all over, absolute workhorse. I mean, 4 touchdowns tonight. I mean, you've also got to mention Trevor Allen, the tight end D-end, tackles for a loss, hit a touchdown play, I believe, and they had those 2 big, 15, 20-yard plus receptions. I mean, they really did have some big playmakers in Crofton. We really hope Jace Panning's okay. He got hurt at the beginning of this game. You know, he's a star offensive playmaker. Crofton was able to pull this together without him, but we hope he's all right and all good for next week.
Just a reminder, the winner of this matchup plays the winner of the Pender-Shelby Rising City game, which has yet to conclude. Once again, thank you for joining us on 5-Star Streaming for watching Yankton Area Football. Brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you, and for Patrick Olson and Parker Orr, have a good night.